All right. So diving right on in. The first article, the header said, the youngest female stockbroker on Wall Street inks podcast deal with Spotify. And the young lady's name in question is Lauren Simmons. She made history as the youngest New York Stock Exchange broker, or woman trader, at the age of 22 on March 16, 2017. She was born in Meridian, Georgia, attended Lincoln State University, bachelor's degree in arts and sciences and genetics, minored in statics. Statics is the study of engineering. She's the founder and CEO of Lauren Simmons LLC. She's been the keynote speaker. That was in 2018. Getting ahead of myself. She's been the keynote speaker of the American Program Bureau in 2019. Associate business analyst. I think that was 2017. And she had humble beginnings. It looks like her first job was a supervisor at Six Flags from 2010 to 2014. So now, as of late, she's landed a podcast deal with Spotify. Her podcast is titled Mind, Body, and Wealth. And as a part of the deal, her content will be exclusively on Spotify. So if you want to go check her podcast out, it's on Spotify. That's the only place you should be able to find it. And the name again of the podcast series was Mind, Body, and Wealth. And the young lady's name is Lauren Simmons. Simmons, I think, yeah. Moving right along, it's all about the ladies today. So my next little tidbit I came across, now hit no year paper shuffling because, when I find good news, I try to jot the notes down. So when I, pick a time to share, and when I get free time to share the stories, I share them like I'm doing now. I try to accumulate them like at least up to 3 to 4. Because as I said when I started off, positive black news is so far few in between. We have so very few spaces where, it's all positive news about black people and black culture. Mostly when you log into your device or turn on the television or listen to some music, it's something negative, it's something ratchet. But, good stuff does happen. And that's basically what I'm trying to do in my space. I'm trying to normalize being normal. Like engaging in criminal activity is not normal. Cooking up drugs on the same stove your children eat is not normal. Taking your children to visit their father in prison is not normal. Having to leave the house with several weapons is not normal. But this is what they, program and condition us to believe is normal. This is what they, subliminally suggest to our subconscious, to our psyches. To live in this manner is normal and acceptable. But I digress. On to the next bit of good news. Angela Bassett is now the highest paid black woman on television. It didn't say the stats, it didn't say the amount, but that's the article I ran across. So I thought I'd share it. And then next, another headline that I ran across, it said, just on a random scroll, it said, let's talk about Centonia's glow up after being out of prison for 2 years. This is a story about Centonia Brown Long, because she married an R&B singer. Isn't that last name is Long, but basically, if you don't know her story, she was sentenced to life in prison for killing a 43-year-old man when she was only 16 years old. She served 18 years at a Tennessee prison for women, and then a Tennessee governor granted her clemency. Then, whilst during her incarceration, she earned an associate's degree and a bachelor's degree from Lipscomb University. I hope I didn't mess that up. It's basically a Christian university. So she earned a bachelor's and a master's degree from that institution. And then she started another program, or started a program while she was incarcerated called Glitter, which stands for Grassroots Learning Initiatives on Teen Trafficking, Exploitation, and Rape. So that was basically, the circumstances that landed her in prison. She was being human trafficked as a teen, and I guess basically she killed the John, and got a second chance for redemption. Found her salvation while behind the walls, like many people do. The religion she chose was Christianity. Obviously, went to got her degrees from a Christian university, and she's changed her life around. She's been on several talk shows. She was on Good Morning, I believe on Good Morning America, some type of day show like that. She's been on The Breakfast Club. She's written a book called Free Centonia. I hope I'm not keep on Cynthia. Hope I'm not saying her name wrong. Let me just punch it up. I'm live, so bear with me. Oh yeah, it was the Today Show. Her story.
Save money.
She was featured on the Today Show.
Offer everyday low prices. Fresh groceries delivered to your door, and prescriptions as low as $4, so you can live a little better each day.
We have Centonia Brown with us.
Centonia
Brown Long.
Okay. Her name is Centonia. I've been saying Cynthia. I'm like putting extra. Centonia. All right. But yeah, that was basically her story. And now I'm gonna hit you with a Black History fact. Have you ever heard of Valerie Thomas? Valerie Thomas was the inventor of the illusion transmitter, which later on got adapted into 3D technology for movies. She patented it in 1980. She worked at NASA as a data analyst support satellite data analyst, in 1964 to 1970 in the control center. And then from 1970 to 1981, she oversaw the creation of the Landsat program. And Landsat is basically short for land satellite. And the land satellite basically, or supposedly, is supposed to, survey the geographical landscapes of, land masses. So like they're supposed to be able to detect weather, changes in the terrain, signaling what type of weather this is like, I guess like, the Doppler radar and all that. Basically changes earthquakes and all that. That's what that type of technology is used for. Now, which also, she's done a whole lot more than that, but that's basically, the main thing that she's known for. She's got like so much other education and stuff, but I just wanted to share that little brief snippet with you, which also, is a perfect segue for the next bit of information I'll be sharing with you. And that's about a 12-year-old Aline Wicker. So I'm going to punch her name up to make sure I'm saying her name right. I guess I should have did that before I started, but I don't know. Hey, I'm live, it's live. You're going to have live mistakes. Alina, I believe. Let's see.
Save $150 on Pixel 5a with 5G when you join Google Fi. It's all you want in a...
So our good news story has dreams that are out of this world. Literally, our next guest is a 12-year-old prodigy who will start college this summer. 12-year-old starts college this summer with hopes of working at NASA after graduation. Welcome, Ilana Wicker.
Ilana Wicker. And so as they just said, she's currently set to attend Arizona State University. She plans to major in astronomical and planetary sciences and chemistry. And she plans on landing a job at NASA when she turns 16. So the baby is very highly intelligent, and that's nothing shy of black excellence. And then this very last bit of information I'll be sharing with you as far as articles go. Just something that kind of been trending on my timelines, because I'm kind of a blurred. And if you don't know what blurred is, it stands for black nerd. Like, yeah, I nerd out on a whole bunch of stuff. But something that's been trending lately is, an old toy line is getting a revamp. Masters of the Universe, they got 2 shows on Netflix. One is called Revelations, and the other one is just called Masters of the Universe. So one is a 3D animated